is an armchair expert, but he makes mistakes all the time. Thank God Monica's here. She's gonna let him have the facts.
I saw you've done an Architectural Digest spread.
It was not an Architectural Digest spread. But thank you for bringing it up because I would like to shout it out. There's a very awesome shoe company called Margot. I feel like I'm doing something wrong.
Sure, me too. Are you recording on your Zoom?
I am,
your
but
MP4?
also, wait, Rob, you said something's supposed to be click to the right thing. What's that mean, sea level?
Sea levels. That's how high the ocean is.
Okay. So there's a very cute shoe company called Margot. And
hold on, I'm exposing can you see my leaf blower I keep in my office?
Yeah.
Okay. Over here, it looks like I have a nice office. And then I scooch this way and you go, no, it's a shed.
Wow. Mixed messies.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Shoe company.
Yeah. And they pick some people to kind of photograph them in the shoes, but they want to do it in their environment. So we did it in my apartment and it was so cute. The photographer was incredible. Her name is Sydney. Shout out to Sydney. And I thought it was also so nice because now I get pictures in my apartment before I leave it.
I was going to say, I would imagine they turned out great to the degree I would imagine people think that's your new house. For a little apartment, it's quite nice.
It is quite nice. I've spent a lot of time making this a very nice apartment.
Yeah.
I've been in here 8 years plus.
Have you really?
Yeah, I moved in before we started the show.
Oh, wow. Boy, time, it just boogies along. When did you return home from New York?
Okay, I got home on Friday. I have so many stories. I have one that I am so excited to tell you.
Okay, great. And just to recap, the last time we recorded was at Dr. Mike's beautiful place.
It was.
We're resuming from there.
Yes. We were together in New York and then you left. I stayed a week and I even added a day.
Right. Which turned out to be fortuitous.
It was fortuitous because it rained that day and all of the flights were grounded.
I was texting with my friend Ben and he was sitting on a tarmac for 3.5 hours trying to leave New York on the day you were supposed to leave.
Yeah. And I just, the day before I just knew, I was like, I'm not going home tomorrow. I'm not going home. I'm going to extend. And my powers are so scary.
I bet they're starting to scare you. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, remember when I accidentally killed Michelle Trachtenberg? My powers are wild.
Okay. Careful.
I know,
Careful.
but I just want to own it. I have to be, I'm trying to use them for good, but sometimes things go willy-nilly.
Right. You're like Terrence Posner, and you haven't really perfected your powers yet. You're just coming to realize you have them, I suppose.
Year one, I guess.
Yeah. Or, you're putting the stepbrother in the snake exhibit. You're still there.
Yeah, but he deserved it. And Michelle Trachtenberg did not deserve it.
No.
I want to be clear about that.
I'm nervous to even talk about her, to be honest.
Look, obviously it's a horrible, horrible tragedy. But I realize this is genetic. My dad, we know my dad has powers, but also when I was home with him and he was talking about quantum mechanics and quantum physics and how that's going to be his retirement plan, he was like, but I don't want to learn too much. He was worried that if he knew too much, it would make him go crazy, kind of. And that feels the same as this to me for some reason.
I can understand how he would have that fear.
Yeah.
If you really know how the sausage is made, maybe something is lost. Okay, but hit me with your New York story.
It was all so fun. It was confirmed that when I'm there, I'm just at 100. I'm going from place to place to place. I'm walking everywhere. I'm seeing everyone. I'm eating everything. Thank God I had been off of Triz for a little bit. So I was able to indulge.
So you could enjoy.
Thank God.
Yeah.
So anywho.
It's a rare comment to hear someone say, thank God I wasn't on Triz that week.
I know, but it's true. Like, can you imagine if I hadn't been able to eat all the, although it's a little, it's a little confusing because I was expending so much energy that maybe I would have been hungry anyway. I don't know. So Anna came to New York for a couple of days, which was so fun because she was coming back from Europe and she was like, why not stop in New York? So she came. That was great.
Yeah.
Her and I went to my favorite restaurant in New York, pretty much top 3 favorite restaurants of all time. It's called Isodi. Oh, it's the restaurant where the mystery happened last time with that guy, Kenneth.
Yeah. Okay, great. Kenneth. But you didn't bump into him again.
No.
Or maybe you did. Maybe that's the story. Okay.
It's not the story. That story has no conclusion. The mystery remains.
Yeah.
Okay, we're there. We have a very early reservation, like as it opens, 5:00. We get there, and I look over and I'm like, wait a minute. That's Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart was at Isodi.
My girl, my dream side piece.
Yes. She's, oh my God. It's definitely the best celebrity sighting I've ever had in the wild. Like that, it was so crazy to see her. Also eating at the restaurant I'm eating at, it was such an endorsement.
Oh yeah, how validating. Was she there with Snoop Dogg?
No. Oh, that would have been so cool. No. She was with a whole bunch of other people. She was in head to toe yellow Susie Condi. Susie Condi is a clothing brand that you definitely know because Kristen wears a lot of Condi and I have a couple pieces. They're kind of like velour sets.
Airplane gear, right?
No, you can wear them out. You can wear them to Isodi.
Okay, they've been pitched to me as airplane. Like you want to be comfortable on an airplane, but you want to look stylish. So that I was told is premium airplane wear.
It's great for a plane. It's great for Isodi. It's great all the time. But she was in yellow. It looked so good. It made me really want the yellow one. I almost tried to go during the trip to copy her, but then I didn't. Anyway, she looked
And how close were you seated?
The whole restaurant is so small. So like, I'm not good at feet.
Okay. Could you I'm asking, was she 2 tables over, 6 tables over,
2
1
tables.
table over? Wow. And who is she with?
I didn't know. I wondered if it was like her family. There were a lot of people there, but no one I recognized except her. Also, I should say there are 2 tables in between, but the one in between no one was sitting at. So I just had a very open view.
Oh, great.
She looked gorgeous. She looked so good.
Uh-huh.
Then I found out yesterday, adding to the sim of all of this, there was a picture of her in the cut. She's wearing the yellow Condi. So I think it was that day that we saw her, that she was photographed. And she has like a new skincare line or something. And whoa, her skin looked incredible. So if she was really wearing her skincare, wow, we should all get it. Because she looked really, really, really good.
Yeah, she's hot. She's sexy.
There's more. You think that's the end of the story, but it's not. So that was so, so exciting. Then she leaves. Bye, Martha. I'm on a cloud, right? There's 2 people sitting next to us at a table right next to us that I can say is like 5 inches away. Basically 1 table. And
you're with them, yeah.
Yes. And it was a couple. They were kind of upset once they saw our lasagna come, because then it reminded them that they wanted the lasagna, but they forgot to order it. Okay.
Oh, bummer. And I saw photos of the lasagna and it looked insane.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. Anyway, so they were very upset about that. They wanted to chat about it with us. So we did that.
Uh-huh.
And then they left. And then a new couple comes and sits down. I'm talking to Anna. So I can see a woman, sitting next to Anna. And I was like, oh my God, that's a famous person too. I know her face, but I don't remember her. I don't know who she is. So I was looking at Anna. I was like, I think she's somebody too. So Anna went to the bathroom to be clandestine. And then she texted me and she said, yes, it's Meredith Gray's stepmom from Grey's Anatomy. And I was like,
okay.
Yes. Yes, it is. It 100% is. And also, ding, ding. I mean, the sim stacking here is so wild because Meredith Gray's stepmom died of hiccups on the show.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And if people...
She didn't have any in the restaurant, though?
Not yet. She hadn't eaten yet.
Okay.
So maybe people remember, maybe they don't, but hiccups are a huge part of all of our lives. Jess has hiccups a lot. And I was watching ER and there was a storyline where someone came on and had hiccups, seemingly fine, and then actually had AIDS, which was horrible.
Oh, wow. They went to that well so often.
Yeah, he had AIDS, and then I had to call Jess and say, hey, I just want to make sure you've been tested. Okay. So all this is happening. Meredith Gray's stepmom, hiccups, wild, right? Then we leave. We go meet Emma at a hotel bar. Very cute. Swan Room, shout out. We didn't think we were going to get in because we weren't dressed appropriately, but they did let us in. And Emma, we were telling the story to her, and she was like, what's her name? So I looked up her name, and I was like, oh, Mare Whittingham. She was like, yeah, Mare Whittingham. I know that name. I look. She's married to Anthony Edwards. Dr. Green,
Come on,
ER.
You're the one you're obsessed with.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Who's the star of The Pit?
No, that's Noah Wiley.
Oh, well, that's what I thought.
No, Dr. Green. Dr. Green, huge main character of ER. I love him.
Okay.
I mean, this is huge.
Cross-pollinating medical shows.
Yes, but the story isn't even over.
Okay.
Or I tell Anna, I was like, oh my God, she's married to Anthony. She's married to Anthony Edwards. And she was like, looked at a picture. She was like, oh yeah, that's who she was with.
Come on.
I was sitting next to him. I mean, can you believe this? This is wild. I'm shook. No one on earth could possibly be more excited than me right now. I've been watching ER. I've been obsessed. He was on Zodiac, and I was so excited to see him pop up on Zodiac. Like, of all the people to be sitting next to him, for it to be me is wild. And then yesterday, I've been rewatching Girls the past couple days, and he pops up on Girls. What is the world trying to tell me?
To get an Anthony Edwards poster, I think.
Can you believe it?
I can, yeah.
You can, Dax. That's wild.
I'm seeing the level of excitement from you for sure, and I'm applauding it, and I'm grateful for it. But just imagine, I was like, I saw Mike Finkelstein and Phil Brackman, a motorcycle racer and a car racer. You'd be like, I can see you love those people, but I don't know who they are.
No, that's not even close to the same. If you had been talking about Phil Brinkenstein for like months and AIDS, and you've been and no one's talking about Phil Brinkenstein except you, and then all of a sudden you see him.
No, I'm telling you, like, oh, what'd you do this weekend? I watched a MotoGP race. You know, I'm watching Formula One and MotoGP every single weekend, and then I see like a MotoGP rider and an F1 driver having lunch. You would be like, yes, I understand. For you, that must have been so thrilling, but you have no mental picture of them. That you wouldn't want to see them eating. So I'm bridging that gap. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm saying the coincidence of it all, not about the people necessarily, but the coincidence that I've been talking about AIDS and ER. No one is talking about that except me. You have to give me that.
Oh, I'm giving all of it to you. This has got to be absolutely mind-blowing for you because you've been consuming it nonstop.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, if you think this is a cool story, you should definitely comment.
I'm only saying, I'm trying to say, yes, that's crazy. And I myself have no excitement level over seeing them because I'm not in that world.
Sure.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Anyway, that was a crazy day. And I don't know.
A blessed day.
It was a blessed day. I'm supposed to know him, I guess. The world is telling me such.
Yeah, bummer you missed them.
You know, it's funny because I definitely, obviously I was very starstruck by Martha, but I would never say anything to her. But with Anthony Edwards, I would have said, hey, I'm really sorry. As I was leaving, I would say, hey, I'm really sorry to interrupt. I'm just a really huge fan. I've been rewatching ER and you're just so great. So, have a good dinner. But I would have had to have said it.
Would you have thought to buy their dinner?
Wow, that's funny. I do think about that a lot with people, but I don't, that didn't cross my mind. Oh, but you're right. I didn't know yet. It wouldn't have crossed my mind with them for some reason. I think because I know they're extremely wealthy. They have that ER money.
Right.
And Gray's money. My God, don't forget.
I bought a cute couples meal 2 nights ago because I was nervous that the 5 kids we had brought to the restaurant may have reduced their enjoyment of their night out.
Yeah.
But that was more of a payoff.
Yeah, that did happen to Jess and I some months ago. We were at a Quarter Sheets, a very, very cute pizza place in Atwater. And Jess like stabbed this cherry tomato and it exploded on a guy next to him.
Oh, oopsies.
Yeah. And he was panicking. I missed the cherry tomato incident. I like put my head up to see Jess be like, panicking, saying, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? And he was like, what was that? It was very uncomfortable. And then Jess did pay for his dinner again as a sort of a payoff. Nice.
So since I saw you, my update is we got home and very rash and last minute decision. I think we got home on Saturday. Huey came over with the boys and we went on the boat on Sunday. And on that boat ride, Kristen and the girls were still coming home from New York. I said, they're going to be home. Then we have guests coming 3 days after that. If we're ever going to go to Dollywood, it has to be tomorrow. So the girls get home and I'm like, okay, everyone stay packed. We're going to go to Dollywood tomorrow. We drove out there, Huey, Hayes, their 2 boys, Lincoln Delta, Kristen and I. And it's about 3.5 hours away in the Smoky Mountains. And Monica, I'm going to say something very dangerous. I think it might be my new favorite amusement park.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to that.
I had been told numerous times since we got here that it was super nice. And I don't know why. This is very unfair. But Dolly's personal brand, obviously, is quite over the top, big hair, loud makeup. I love it. It's a whole vibe. I think I pictured the park maybe representing that. Does that make sense? Like pink everywhere. And this Dollywood is so charming and cute and elegant and clean. It's like run like Disneyland. It's just spotless. The food's outrageous. We went to an all-you-can-eat restaurant for lunch that had unlimited fried chicken, unlimited pot roast, unlimited sausage, unlimited something. Huh?
It's a lot. It's quite a meal at right before you ride all these rides.
Oh, it was a heavy, heavy meal. And let's add that it was 93 or 4 degrees and a bazillion % humidity. We were hitting the park as hard as you could. Then we did that all you can eat. And then we really slowed down dramatically. And then it also felt way, way hotter. And then we started saying, okay, kids, we got to hard out at this time, little negotiation. But I got to say, I was blown away. And they have a wooden roller coaster there. I don't want to get into a debate with people. I'm sure there's a faster one. I was told it was maybe the fastest wooden roller coaster in the world. I think it went 73 or 78 miles an hour. But on a wooden roller coaster, that feels like 130 miles an hour. I think it's the most extreme roller coaster I've ever been on. I went on it back to back, and it was absolutely wild. What a ride. What a ride. Oh,
that's so fun.
So much fun. Oh, it was so fun. And again, this this amusement park is in the Smoky Mountains. You're like walking and there's just like hills next to you with forest. And it's just as enchanted as you can imagine. Also went to Gatlinburg in mid-July. It was mid-July. That's from Boy Named Sue. You remember that?
Oh, Elvis.
Gatlinburg in mid-July. I hit the bar because my throat was dry. Johnny Cash. Went to Gatlinburg. Walked around that adorable town, went to a steakhouse with a salad bar. I've been just hitting the jackpot with salad bars. I bet I've been to 6 salad bars.
And no listeria yet.
No, not a touch. And so much so
shocking.
that Aaron and I have decided in my older age, in my retirement, I'm going to write a book called The Great Salad Bars of America. And he and I are going to drive around the country and try to figure out what are the top 10 best salad bars in the country. Do you think anyone would buy that book?
If you
Monica?
make it look nice, if you make it a coffee table book, yes. I can help you make it look nice. Can you build your perfect salad bar salad? Build it right now.
So iceberg, I love iceberg. Just a mountain of iceberg. I like sliced mushrooms thin. I like tomato. I like bacon. I like garbanzo beans. I like sunflower seeds.
Oh, wow.
And then I like, a blue cheese and then mix in another dressing just to give it a little more bite from that mild blue cheese.
Yeah.
So a vinegar or something. And like at Sperry's, my current favorite salad bar is Sperry's Steakhouse in Nashville. And I will do 3 or 4 trips to the salad bar before the meal comes. And every single time on the 4th trip, I say, I really should have just got the salad bar. I don't want my entree. But then I go back and I do the exact same thing the next time. And we'll probably repeat that again. I wish I had the confidence because I just really want that salad bar. I can eat, probably like 2 cubic feet of iceberg lettuce. If you can picture that.
Your ideal salad bar salad is so different from mine. I haven't
Tell me yours, please.
been to a salad bar in a while, but my old salad bar routine when I was living in the South, it's going to seem very Southern. Lettuce, I guess.
Sorry, I left out hard-boiled egg. I just want to throw that in there in case you forgot about that topping as well.
Thank you for reminding me. I would go lettuce, but not like the mixed green lettuce.
Yeah, mixed greens. Yeah.
Mixed greens. Tomato, shredded cheese, ham.
Oh, me too.
Oh, you're adding shredded cheese. Okay, yep.
I forgot that. Yeah.
But which cheese do you put? Cheddar?
The blend, ideally a Colby Jack, right? Combo.
Yeah, it's like shredded, it's yellow, it's white. It goes on there.
Like Mexican mix, they call it in the when you get it at the grocery store.
Right, but it's thicker than that. The cheese pieces are thicker than what you'd get at the grocery store Mexican cheese. Then
True.
Ham. You know how they have that like ham in tiny strips matching the size of the cheese?
Cubed ham, yeah.
But it's strips.
But you like strips of ham.
Yeah, it's strips. So that goes
ham
on there.
Shreds.
Cold ham shreds. I already said tomato, I think.
What about for crunch? Are you going croutons?
Croutons. And then ranch.
That's nice. I'll dance with ranch when the time calls. Yeah. If it's a buttermilk base.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Sprouts.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. That's a great salad.
Thank you.
So yeah, Dollywood, I just really cannot celebrate it more. And then since coming home, Huey sent me an article that it was recently named the best theme park in America. I think first time Disneyland's been topped.
Oh, wow.
Also, just drove back that night. And then I launched a little theory. So it's virtually the exact same distance as it would be to Cedar Point from Detroit. And I was thinking, I wonder if there's some calculus and they know it scientifically. Like, is 3.5 hours is like the limit maybe that people drive to an amusement park? Like, do you think after 4, it's like, fuck that, or 5? I just think it's suspicious that some of these theme parks are built perfectly within like 3.5 hours of a bunch of different cities.
That is interesting. But you mean like for a day trip? Like it's the max you'd go for a day trip?
Yes. Like, how far was it from Atlanta? Probably about 3.5 hours.
Yeah. Well, Nashville is 4 hours. So, I don't.
But we drove 3.5 east.
Yeah,
I'm going to
exactly.
do it right
so
now.
I don't know.
Atlanta to Dollywood. Not 4 hours.
Okay.
4 hours and 12 minutes. Okay. So that might be outside of people from Atlanta go to Dollywood?
No. I mean, like, normally you've been, but that's just because like you've been in Tennessee. But no, you wouldn't go like for the day to Dollywood.
Right. Okay. What a place, though. What a place. You get to tour her tour bus. Her Prevost tour bus is there. You can get on board. Yeah.
That's fun.
And I was with these two little boys, and 4 and 6. And the 4-year-old said, This is where Dolly Parton poops.
Oh.
Looking at the toilet. Yeah, that's immediately where his mind went, is that
Yeah.
that's where Dolly had done some number 2s.
Yeah, the human brain is nasty. And the human butt.
It's a nasty brain, the human brain.
Yeah, I have to piggyback on your Gatlinburg story.
Okay.
I've also been to Gatlinburg. After freshman year, freshman year college spring break, we went to a house in the mountains, and stayed there for spring break. And it was the first time I ever puked from drinking. Was on that trip.
Why took that long?
Yeah. And it was so fun. We had the best time. But the day after I puked from drinking, bad hangover day, was the day we were going to Gatlinburg. So we went into the town and with all the little rides and fair stuff. And
it's like the most touristy town I've ever been to in my life, maybe. It's like if a gift shop was a town.
Yeah, it's kind of like
very
Helen
charming
in some ways.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it had, little rides, and they had an Alpine sled.
Yes, saw it.
Which you just get on this little thing and then go down this slide, whatever. So all my friends did it, and then I did it, and I was so small that it wouldn't go. You
didn't have enough momentum and inertia and mass to.
It was going so slow. There's this in that friend group, this notorious picture of me going down the Alpine sled, and there's a child behind me, right up against me. She went down and was then stuck behind me because I was crawling at a snail's pace.
Oh, wow. Were you embarrassed?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, and hungover.
Yes.
Sweaty. It was probably hot.
Yes. There's a lot going on.
And how's it been being back? How long were you gone in total? 3 weeks?
Almost 3 weeks. And it was unexpected. And the East Coast summer, who knew it was going to become a big old East Coast summer. And it was great. I am really happy to be back. The weather's so nice here. And
what is it?
It's in the 80s, but it's so nice.
Yeah. And it gets cool at night.
Yeah, the weather really can't be beat. So I've just been gallivanting around here. Went to Houston's yesterday. Delicious. Played Mahjong yesterday. I won 1 out of 4 games. And
okay.
Yeah, it's been nice. It's been nice to relax. Oh, I've been watching a lot of TV. I as I mentioned earlier, I'm rewatching Girls because I watched too much. Lena's new show on Netflix. And I loved it. I loved it too much. It's kind of a You situation. You, a show on Netflix.
Yes.
And it was so good. I cried so much. It gave me so many feelings. Meg Salter, who's the lead, is incredible. She's so funny. She's so great. But also Will Sharp, who people might know from season 2 White Lotus. He plays Aubrey Plaza's husband in that show. He's in this, and he's like a revelation. He's so good and so natural and so endearing. Oh my God.
Is he on the leaderboard for crushes?
He's a huge, he's on the board. Also, like, Lena is so good at writing male characters that are like definitely flawed, but you really like them and you see their heart, and she's so talented. She's just so talented. Yeah. So anyway, so then I've been rewatching Girls, and that's been really fun because I realized when it first came out and I was watching it, I always had a little bit of anxiety watching. Like, I didn't love it. And now that I'm rewatching it, I realize it's because it was like too close. Like, they're kind of flailing.
You were in your early, yeah.
And I was flailing at that time. So it was a little like too real. And now I just think it's hilarious.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to watch the new Lena show.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear your thoughts on it.
Want to do some facts?
Yeah, let's do it.
Stay tuned for more Armchair Expert, if you dare.
Facts for Shaq. I was trying to make it rhyme.
Is this for Shaq?
Yeah, it's a very quick turnaround for this.
Oh, okay.
So Rob took some notes.
Shaq's. Some facts. He's big.
It is a fact.
Is that the first time you saw him
I've
on
never
the,
seen him.
you didn't see him on the grid in
I wasn't
F1?
with you there.
Yeah, you were, but you weren't on the grid.
I didn't go that day that you guys saw him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I've never seen him in person. And
it's overwhelming, right?
it is like, in your head, you're like, yeah, he's so tall. He's 7 feet tall, whatever. It's overwhelming.
That is the weird thing about height.
Yeah.
Because like the difference between Jess and I is a mere 2 inches,
I
3
know.
inches. But it's asymmetric. Once you go above 6'2", it just starts getting exponentially more jaw dropping.
I think it's after 6 feet. Each inch actually starts making a huge difference.
Let's put it this way. The gap between you and I is bigger than the gap between Shaq and I.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
And doesn't it seem like there's 9 inches a foot. So there's 11 inches difference between he and I, and there's 13 inches difference between you and I.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
I know there's something about when you look up something gets disproportionate. I don't know.
Because you looked so short.
Like a joke.
Yeah, you look
like a little baby man, a little girly baby man.
But
I almost didn't want to interview him because I didn't want to look
No, you want to be small. You want to be held like a little baby, you said.
He said when he walked in, because I was wearing a sleeveless shirt, he said, "You've been hitting the gym." And I said, "Well, I knew you were going to emasculate me, so I had to come as swole as I could get."
Yeah.
Now, the thing that got me, because I've seen him a few times, chatted with him a few times, and then been picked up by him.
Yeah.
What I had missed on those previous encounters was the size of his hands.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
I didn't notice them, which is weird for me because I love hands.
You're a hands person.
Yeah, I like hands.
Hands gal.
I'm a handsy.
Handsy. You're not very handsy, but you're a hands girl.
Yeah, like mixed messages.
But I do think the most jaw-dropping thing is his hand size.
Yeah. It's really cool.
It is.
And he was fantastic.
He just has a very sweet soul.
He does. He just has a nice energy.
Fought a ton in the NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been in all kinds of scrapes. Fought
He
Charles
has that
Barkley.
thing. He's sweet, but he's scarier than I thought. Like, for some reason in my idea of him is that, he's just so playful. He's just so funny and fun and playful.
Well,
but,
you weren't watching a ton of his basketball games. You've been seeing his commercials.
Right. And then I watched some of the doc. And when I watched the doc, I was like, he's more intense than I thought. And then when he was here at the beginning, I was like, I'm
nervous.
Intimidated.
Well, he could kill you quite easily.
I know.
Yeah.
It's so, if he
Luckily,
just
I've studied his fights and I know how to fight him.
Okay.
I got to wrestle him because Barkley was much smaller than him, but Barkley immediately went for the knees and was able to get on top of him.
Okay,
I mean,
so
that would be our Hail Mary pass.
If he was trying to kill me?
Is that I could somehow destabilize him and get him on his back like a beetle.
Sure.
And then you'd run.
But you
never
might be
to return.
stuck. You might be stuck under there.
The second you were out of the picture, I'd be, I'm so sorry. I was just trying to protect her. I love you. I would have never fought you.
He would never hurt me.
No, he wouldn't.
Yeah, just icon. It's just one of those times where we get to be in the presence of a true legend.
There are more famous people, but I would argue there's nobody on the planet who would get recognized more.
And
even if you like pulled, how many people know Taylor Swift?
right.
And the number was bigger, he would get recognized 40x of what she'd get recognized.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I actually do think, I mean, I'm sure everyone knows Taylor, I'm sure. But Shaq crosses all the lines. Like you can ask anyone. Like I could tell my grandma.
Yep.
And she would know, I think. I would say actually he's probably top 5 most famous people we've had on this show.
Oh, for sure.
Which is incredible.
Again, Brad Pitt's more famous globally, I'm sure. But if we followed them around throughout the course of their life,
yeah,
Shaq would be dealing with more attention.
Yeah. I think they might be.
And he has the thing that like comedians have. There's all these tiers of how approachable people are. Sitcom actors, you've been in their living room. They're funny.
Yeah.
They seem ultimately approachable.
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio, you are probably nervous to go up to him.
Movie stars, you're scared to go up to.
Yeah, they seem, but an athlete, and he's in every commercial, and in your living room, all that. Yeah.
Yeah. Podcasters are the most approachable.
And as they should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're in your life in a really, really intimate way. They're in your head.
I do want to express gratitude that we made the Time 100.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Time 100.
Best podcast of all time.
Of all time.
And I did the most embarrassing thing, which was my sweet agent Lance sent me a thing that said, congratulations, and a link.
Yeah.
And then I went to it, top 100. I see 2 dope queens. Then I see another show or 2, then ours. And I was like, oh my God, we're like 3rd or 4th, whatever it was.
Yeah.
I was like, couldn't believe it. I was like, this is wrong. Revisionist history should be number 1.
Yeah.
And then I realized it was alphabetical.
Yeah. Which I actually
what a relief.
liked. I'm so glad they did it that way because yes, also our publicist sent us the article and I clicked it to read what they said. They said a very nice thing.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to see the number.
Right. Because it could immediately turn something wonderful into depressing. If you were 100th on the list, you'd be embarrassed.
I know.
And there's
which
8
is
crazy.
Podcasts. Exactly.
You'd still be embarrassed. The mind is not a friendly place.
The mind really is not.
No.
And but I just like was kind of like glancing quickly and I was like, oh, I don't see a number. So maybe they didn't do it like that. And I was glad.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm really grateful. It's such a nice honor.
It is.
Yeah. Okay. So a couple facts. A couple Shaqs. Okay. So it was Sebastian Maniscalco who's working at the Four Seasons and that he was a great tipper. And yet he would order a fruit plate and a coffee.
Unexpected.
And leave $100 tip. How many titles for Jerry West? Oh, and I need to thank Rob for this because Rob took these facts today because
he's in a foreign space. He's operating gear that's not ours.
Yes.
And he was fact checking.
He had to fact check because we just did the episode.
Rob's on a run.
Okay, Jerry West, whose silhouette is used in the NBA logo, won the 1972 NBA championship with the Lakers as a player and 8 additional titles as an executive with the Lakers and Golden State Warriors.
So I was wrong. I'm glad. I'm glad I was wrong.
And he was right.
He was dead right. Couldn't be happier to be wrong about that.
Okay. The poster for Justification for Higher Education is really funny. It's a huge mansion and
It's like seaside. It looks like maybe Malibu or something.
Yes. It does look like it's California. There's like a fancy car in the driveway.
Let's see if I got the cars right. Turn it around so I can see. Because I said it was I'm not going to look. I said it was a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, and a Porsche 911. Countach, and I think the Ferrari was a 308.
Okay, you're going to have to tell me if that's right. I have no idea.
Okay. This has been updated. This is not the one we grew up with.
Oh, no.
Because the Z8 didn't even come out till 2006 or something.
Oh.
Can I see if I can find it? I just want to. Now I'm dying to know if I'm right.
Here it is.
Okay. Well, I'm completely wrong. Oh, I got a 308. There's a Ferrari 308, but then the Porsche is a 928.
Okay.
That's the risky business Porsche.
Okay, but still a Porsche.
Yeah, a Corvette. Congrats, Corvette. I didn't know you made it in there. Convertible M3 and then a big Benz. So I didn't do so well. Less than half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's.
They should have put a Lamborghini
Still
Countach.
Okay, how are you knowing it based? There's no, the Mercedes, I guess, has a logo. Barely. The way this is painted out, like you can't really see.
Well, they were definitely in breach of trademark. So yes,
Right.
they've wiped out all the lettering on the back of these cars.
And you can still tell what they are.
Yeah, and that Benz is an SL 500, I think.
Is the Benz the third one?
Yes.
Okay.
And then to the right of that is an 86
Corvette.
convertible Corvette.
Okay.
And then I believe an M3 BMW convertible. And you can kind of maybe see the logo on the M3, the little circle by the.
I don't even know what an
above
M3
the lights.
is.
That's a BMW.
Oh.
It's,
What do I know about?
The gymnastics post.
Oh, thank you, Rob.
good job. Wow.
That was nice, Rob. That's weird that you just brought that up. We were just talking about that in Nashville. I recited.
You were telling Eric.
I was telling Eric, and I was able to say the names
Yeah.
of the
Do you wanna say 'em
Magnificent
again?
Seven, 1996. Okay.
I got to just show
It's
off.
not as good. I can't be as fast. Okay. Dominique Moceanu, Dominique Dawes, Shannon Miller, Amy Chow, Amanda Borden, JC Phelps.
Chichi Rodriguez.
No, don't do that. Did I already say Dominique Dawes?
Yeah, you said two Dominiques.
Yeah, there were two Dominiques. Shannon. Oh, Carrie Struck. How could I forget?
The number one.
I did it.
Great job.
Thank you.
Coached by Bella Lugosi. What's his name?
No, Bella Caroli and
Bella-
Marta Caroli is the wife. See, I know. Okay, I know
Yeah,
things.
you're
I'm
an
good.
expert.
They ended up pretty much getting canceled.
They did.
Yeah.
Because? Sexual impropriety or?
Just too hard on them, but also they were close with what's his name?
Nasser?
Yeah.
Hey.
Like he kind of worked for them ish, like, you know. Scary. Okay.
Although, hold on. I don't want to do that big of a niche. Because what I don't like is when someone is found guilty of some impropriety and then all of a sudden everyone around them was supposed to know and they're in trouble and they hate those people and all that. Like the whole guilty by association thing, I don't love.
I agree. I don't love that. I do think, on all these docs and stuff, like they were just really, for one, they were just really, really, really hard on the girls in a way that was seemingly very inappropriate.
Ding, ding, ding.
Shaq.
Because they were successful, right?
They were successful, but they came from Romania.
Yeah.
They coached Nadia. And
Comaneci.
yeah, exactly. Good job.
Thank you.
Do you want to Mary Lou Retton?
I love Mary Lou. She was in a Ding 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 1984 Corvette red in the McDonald's ad. And on the back, the license plate said Mary Lou.
The way all this is tying together.
Suspicious. Maybe I died in that airplane
Oh my God.
disaster.
Mary Lou, I think, also maybe coached by them. And so they had to have this reputation. But I think it was too much.
Although a great counter to this is, and this is on topic,
Mm-hmm.
all these players get all this credit for these championships, Jordan, so-and-so. The real champion of all time is Phil Jackson.
I know.
He has minimally 9 between those two teams. I don't know if he has more.
Yep.
And he was not a blowhard yeller. He was a Buddhist. He was given,
love him.
he gave Shaq a Nietzsche book to read.
Yeah, I know. I loved that. I loved that.
13.
13.
2 as a player, 11.
Oh my God.
When I was watching the Shaq doc and we got to the point of Phil Jackson, which I don't know much about. I know of him, but I was like, from the world.
Well, and
Last Dance.
Last Dance.
Yeah. But I was like, okay, this runs the risk of sounding like so egotistical. And I don't mean it like this. But I was like, I think I in this life am not a Shaq or a Jordan or a Kobe. I feel like
You're Phil
I'm
Jackson.
more of a Phil Jackson.
Yeah.
Like I'm a part of big things, and I think I'm a very important part of big things.
Integral.
Yes, but I'm not at the center. And I'm kind of guiding it sort of in the back.
I don't identify with any of them.
Okay.
Like, I've just not been a big winner.
Sure.
I just
Well,
don't.
what do you mean? You're a winner now.
Now in this space.
Yeah.
And so if I had
Thanks to
to
my coaching.
pick, it would probably be Shaquille because
Well,
he
you're not
tried hard, but he didn't try as hard as Kobe or like
You're
Phil
not-
said in the doc.
Uh-huh.
Shaq was great, but he should have won 10. I don't have that opinion, but and I'm more like Shaq. Like 4 is awesome. It's
Yeah.
more than I intended.
Yep. Totally.
And I don't want to be miserable for any goal. I don't have that constitution. I'm not that hard of a worker.
Yeah.
Or I'm not that. Yeah, I just don't have the desire to suffer for something
Yeah.
as much.
I can see that about you. If I'm not him, I don't know enough about basketball players, but who's a basketball player? Well, I guess Shaq was not supposed to be good and then he was good. I kind of connect with that type of thing, but I am there to win and not
And
have
suffer,
fun and
yeah.
suffer. And I'll do, yeah.
Victory is the most important.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't have that.
Yeah.
I have like the in the moment competitive nature where it's like if I'm on a motorcycle track or I'm in a corner in a car, I'll go for it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be bested in that moment. But if
'cause
I
you're
was in the
competitive.
what's that?
You're competitive.
I'm very competitive.
Yeah.
But I'm going out in Denver if we're playing there the night before.
Right.
I'm going to have fun. I'm going to stay out late.
Yeah.
I'm going to wake up late. I'm going to go to the game and do the best I can
Oh.
and hope my natural abilities pull me through. But I'm not.
No, I don't think that's true.
That's not
I don't
true?
think that's true because you here in this space in podcasting, if we have a big interview or something the next day, you're not like, I'm going out all night long.
But I'm also 50,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, yesterday I was in New York all day long. I didn't do one thing other than research Shaq all day long.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
that part's true. But again, I'm 50.
Yeah. You mean when
and
you were younger?
When I was,
Yeah.
and these dudes are all 20-year-olds.
You know what's ironic? I feel like it's swapping.
You're learning to have more fun and be looser.
I'm learning to be able, I'm learning that I can do both. That you
Right.
don't have to be this solo
Stranglehold
mission. Yes,
everything.
exactly.
Yeah. Well, it's like learning. Well, I think that's accrued through experience. You do start to rely on yourself a little bit more. You have more confidence in yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. And that's what's funny is both things are happening. Like, I'm sure the interview would have been just as good if I just showed up. Like, I probably know enough about Shaq to have gotten through it. And then
Yeah.
in some way, it might have been a different version of it.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to have all the entire story.
I also do. I think part of what this show benefits from is your research. Like not everyone I mean, I think a lot of people do research, but you're so smart that I feel like you're giving something, your research is benefiting you and you're processing it in a way that a lot of other people can't do. And so you just showing up would be great, but it wouldn't be its highest potential without you applying your brain to the
thank you.
research.
Yeah, what happens in the research is a red herring.
Yeah.
The research is during the research, I go, oh, wow, he has the same relationship with his mom as I do.
Right.
It's not really about when he got to the NBA or what round he got drafted. It was just like throughout. And then it's like, oh, wow. Now here's something completely different between he and I. He really responds to a very authoritative presence in his life. And I don't at all. I'm bad at that.
Yeah.
So those things the research is like, I don't know how to get to the real thing I care about without
Right.
it. Whether I have
but
all the
I think you are able to do a weaving. I mean, that's like, I don't do research. So
Right.
I'm sitting there doing, I think what maybe a lot of other people do, which is
real-time curiosities.
which
Yeah,
I'm glad
which are
we have
great.
that.
Yes.
But I think we need, I think the show is good because there's some
Both things
structure
are,
and yeah.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, titles after Kobe and Shaq. Okay, so Shaq won NBA championship without Kobe, 2006. Kobe two championships without Shaq, 2009, 2010, and then together they had 3.
Yeah.
That's nice.
They could have gotten 7 or 8. They were so fucking
I
good.
know. That's so sad.
What's interesting is the research took me down all these Kobe rabbit holes. I just couldn't kind of resist. It was like I would
Yeah.
learn that Shaq got 4, and they're like, well, how many did Kobe get? Did he? I know Jordan gets 6. Did Jordan get 6? I'm just starting looking up all these other things, and then I found myself in this rabbit hole of Kobe. He fucking scored 81 points in a game. Like the only Wilt Chamberlain scored 100, but he was literally a foot taller than everyone back then. He was so much stronger.
Yeah.
He scored 81 in multiple games over 60 plus. And
Yeah.
I mean,
Unbelievable. Okay, the businesses that Shaq owns. Okay, Big Chicken, Papa John's. He owns locations. And he was a brand ambassador of Papa John's. Krispy Kreme, Five
in
Guys,
Atlanta,
24-hour fitness. Oh, he owns some of those.
40 of them, I think.
40 in the Atlanta area. Authentic Brands Group, JCPenney, Forever 21, Reebok, and 150 car washes. Wow.
He has a ridiculous story. I don't know where I heard it. I've watched every doc and every podcast he's been in the last 5 years, but he owned all these car washes, and his business manager called him and said, we're missing $250,000. Like, we're light on the P&L statement. Like, someone has embezzled. And he's like, oh no, I have all the quarters in my vault. He would go collect all the quarters in like pillowcases and stuff and just bring them to his house and put them in his safe.
Oh
and
my.
he had $250,000 in quarters that were just sitting there.
Quarters.
And they're like, okay, well, that's where the money's at.
Oh my God. What an interesting man.
That's 1 million quarters. I just did the math. 4 times 2.
Good and fast math.
Really easy, fast math.
Well, I really, really enjoyed that.
Me too.
I'm glad we got to do it.
Me too.
I'm glad your plane didn't crash and we got to do it.
Me too. All blessings to Shaq. What a sweetie pie.
Yeah. That's it.
All right.
Okay, love you.
Love you.